happen. The water is how we show up for each other. And this is tricky because this is often a place that we don't identify as the safety mechanism in our relationship. So if there's nobody at your back, you know, and so people don't show up. I chose the ocean here because think there's an ebb and a tide, right? You know, the water's not always there. But if the water's never there, you know, so you never have somebody at your back, you don't feel safe in the relationship. So there's no way you can build a fire if there's no safety. And so it's really important to be able to define what that means to each of you. But there's a couple tools that are just really basic, and humor is one of them. You know, we take ourselves way too seriously, and especially in context of relationship, we take ourselves way too seriously. And if you could just laugh about it, you know, just something stupid like, there were some days, you know, 4 kids, the best I could do was frozen waffles and oranges for dinner. It's just a story that I still tell, you know, and it's embarrassing, really. But if my husband would come home and just laugh about it, we still laugh about it. But if he would come home and, you know, be like, are you kidding me? You know, this is it? You know, then that's just like, you know, putting another knife in the coffin, you know. It's like, you know, then you already feel stupid, but, you know, if you can laugh about it, you can get through it. But we don't laugh about it. We do like crazy, stupid stuff like sarcastic jokes, which are not really funny and which are hurtful, and we call that the context of our relationship, trained on Family Guy, as many of us are, you know. But it's that stuff is harmful. So humor and kindness. I mean, just such basic things. We all are equipped with that, and we usually employ them with strangers more readily than we do with the people who live in our house. What is that? I don't get that. But, you know, just be nice. Actually, that was actually really where things changed in my marriage when we decided one day over the kitchen counter, okay, we're just going to stop saying mean things to each other. Just that one thing. You can think it, although they'll probably know you're thinking it, but just shut up. Don't say it. Just don't say it. Just stop saying it, and that alone actually is dramatic, how it changes things. So figuring out what that means. You know, my husband has never in 30 years gone to a chick flick with me. You know, he never even reads my work. There's a lot of ways that I'm very lonely in my marriage. But it's not really actually his responsibility, even though I blamed it on him for a good solid 18 years. You know, he has a different way of relating, and so the question for me was, could I get the ways he shows up for me? Can I actually believe in those things? Because when I would say to him, you don't show up for me because of X, Y, Z, he's like, shit, I do all this stuff. That doesn't count. So it's like, that's what I'm saying about this Mack truck of love coming at you. But can you take it? Can you have it? Most of us just push it away. You push it away, no, you're not good enough, no, it's not good enough. And we invest so much time and energy, and then we throw it away, as though you could replace it. Ridiculous. Irreplaceable.